Shohei Ohtani ended up going into the 6th inning, but not recording an out in the 6th. Faced 4 batters. Did not give up a hit to the Twins until the bottom of the 5th inning. You kept reminding people in the press box that the Twins didn't have a hit yet. But it was interesting because Ohtani was not really sharp. He barely threw 50% of his pitches for strikes tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it was one of his better outings of the year. I don't know if it was the weather. I don't know if he doesn't like the mound here at Target Field. But you're right, Marty. He was not very sharp. He walked 6. And the Twins did have opportunities to find a way to get to him. They just did not follow through. And so Ohtani had one of those nights where the Twins hitters were somewhat uncomfortable because they wanted to look for pitches in the strike zone. They wanted to be able to turn the bat loose. Shohei Ohtani not near the strike zone on a number of occasions, walked 6, but in walking those 6, the Twins unable to find a way to push those guys around the bases and put any runs across the board on them. Just the 3 hits from Shohei Ohtani. They had some opportunities. They just could not capitalize tonight.
Even in the 1st inning, Ohtani threw 15 pitches. Only 6 of those were strikes. And it was drizzling here. It was cold. There was some rain falling. So all of that could have played a factor, but right from the get-go, Ohtani just did not have his sharpest stuff. He was still effective, didn't have his sharpest stuff.
Yeah, and I think that they're on the flip side of that, there were some certain situations where there's a little bit of inexperience in the Twins lineup, especially when it comes to facing a guy like Shohei Ohtani. And there's also, I hate to say this, but a little bit of a drop-off in the focus of some of the Twins hitters. A lot of guys going up to the plate, expanding the strike zone, swinging at pitches that were not anywhere close to the strike zone. And so those are issues as well, especially when it comes to a guy that's as good as Shohei Ohtani. If you want to give yourself a chance to try to beat this guy, to try to hang a loss on this guy, you got to stay focused, you got to stay in the game, and you got to make sure that you get a pitch that you can handle and try to use the center of the field. I don't think it was a situation where guys are trying to do too much. I don't think Shohei Ohtani was going to let these guys do anything more than just to get a swing here or a swing there. He was nibbling a lot. He was out of the strike zone a lot. Anytime that you give up 6 walks, yeah, you're not very sharp.
That was easily a season-high 6 walks. Ohtani gave up 4 walks once this season, 3 walks twice, but 6 was far and away his most this season. And the final pitch count for Ohtani, 100 pitches even, 53 strikes, so just barely over half.